I started playing guitar at around age 8. Again, guitars and stringed instruments in general were a big part of my world. My dad being involved with the folk scene early on with a group called the Skifflers, I remember. Later, people like the Babysitters with Lee Hayes and Alan Arkin would be around. So there were string instruments. Pete came around with his banjo once. I remember him picking up my teddy bear, and my teddy bear was all of a sudden playing Pete's long neck banjo, you know. So the guitar was something that I was aware of very early, and I got my first instrument when I was about 7 or 8. It was almost unplayable. The action was just vicious. It was a steel string guitar, a little steel string guitar, and the action was too high, and I was so frustrated. I remember thinking, I'm going to throw this thing out the window, you know. It just made my fingers hurt, but I couldn't let it go. I persevered. I had a teacher, a local teacher, who taught me things like Yellow Bird, little songs like that. Eventually, I had a chance to get hold of better instruments. I was able to actually borrow instruments from my dad's guitar players, and that was good. I started playing classical guitar when I was about 11. I had a wonderful teacher, Myron Weiss, down on McDougal Street. I used to traipse in once a week, you know, for my lesson from Queens. We lived in the suburbs, and yeah, get on the subway and get off at West 4th Street and play, you know, Carcassi and stuff like that. I don't think I was ever a really good guitar student, but what I did pick up from wonderful teachers, particularly Myron, was just a love of what the guitar was capable of. You know, it was an orchestra. Great respect for this instrument from an early age, you know. Yeah. And of course I got to use all my fingers. It wasn't a strumming trip for me. It never was. As much as I love Mr. Richie Havens, I was never a strummer. I always used my fingers, you know, actually the thumb and 3 on my right hand. So that was my introduction to the world of guitar.
Well, I'm going down that road feeling bad. I'm going down that road feeling bad. Well, I'm going down that road feeling bad, honey, babe, and I ain't gonna be treated this way. What I got gonna sure bring you back. What I got gonna sure bring you back. What I got gonna sure bring you back, honey, babe, and I ain't gonna be treated this way. Well, it feed me on cornbread and peas. Feed me on cornbread and peas. Well, it feed me on cornbread and peas, honey, babe, and I ain't gonna be treated this way. When I'm down here in this valley on my knees, down in this valley in my knees. Well, I'm down here in this valley on my knees, honey, babe, and I ain't gonna be treated this way. Well, I'm going where the weather suits my clothes. Going where the weather suits my clothes. Well, I'm going where the weather suits my clothes, honey, babe, and I ain't gonna be treated this way. I'm going down that road feeling bad. Going down that road feeling bad. Well, I'm going down that road feeling bad, honey, babe. And I ain't gonna be treated this way.